Yes, everybody, it's Dave from Talking Wolves. Welcome back to a match review today as Wolves, unfortunately, on the end of the biggest defeat of the season up against Manchester City. I don't know where to start, really. Obviously, Wolves starting with the starting lineup, or the same formation and style that they did against Liverpool, with Doherty coming in for Vinagre and obviously Patricio back in for John Ruddy. But the game obviously twisted straight away. Well, let's start off obviously with their goal. Fairly basic, great pass from Laporte, but a really good goal from City. It's really hard to pinpoint anyone to blame for that. It's come down the right hand side, but I think everyone's in the right sort of positions. But a really well worked goal. Then obviously we move on to the red card. Willy Boly winning the ball. It's difficult because it's such a split divide regarding the decision. I can see why the referee's giving it. It's one of those where, of course, he's won the ball, but it's a follow through. His studs are up and so on. Some people translate it as he's won the ball, fair and square, move on. And some people will think, you know, the follow through is not ideal. So for me, if I had to edge to something, I would have said it's a red card, but I can also understand why people don't think it is. And then obviously from there, we move on, and Sterling winning the penalty. Again, I think it was a penalty. It was soft, but it was a foul, which Jesus dispatches to make it 2-0. And then they got the third goal in the second half as well. Overall, though, I mean, I don't think anyone or any football team in the world would go to Manchester City, play with 10 men for as long as we did and win or get a result. So for that, I think we did really well. City could have easily come and turned us over by even more goals. But, you know, we held our own for quite a long time. I don't think, especially after getting the red card, we were ever going to get anything out of the game. We just didn't offer anything going forward, unfortunately. Adama came on at half-time, had a few decent spells on the ball, but I don't think his work rate is high enough to play up front on his own. He always needs someone around him. To pick out individual performances as well, I mean, you look at it, Manchester City, by the end of the game, were, you know, taking the mick, really. Ederson, halfway up the pitch, doing little 1-2s with the players. It was routine for City in the end. They did fully deserve the win. They've got some great players. The pace they showed to getting behind so quickly. Patricio did well, made a few solid stops. Again, the distribution at times is questionable, but a little bit better today. The back three, Bennett, Coady, and of course Boly. We can't really give him a rating, but I thought Coady was fairly solid. Some decent distribution at times. Bennett was okay, made a few good challenges, but again a little bit slow getting around. I think they attacked our right hand side a lot, and Bennett and Doc at times struggled a little bit. Johnny did okay, brought the ball forward quite well, but of course with not much service or no one really in front of him, couldn't create much. I actually thought Neves and Moutinho did okay with what they got as well, but every time we had the ball at the back, you'd want Neves or Moutinho to have it, and unfortunately the way City was set up was so difficult to get Neves and Moutinho the ball. We were just bypassing it, going long every time, and we weren't getting anything from it, really. And of course Jimenez unfortunately withdrawn from half-time. I'm pretty sure we saw a Mexican Wolves fan at the start of the game, so I'm sure he'll be gutted, and Jota as well. It's very hard to give those guys ratings because they had very little of the ball, and it wasn't even their fault. We just struggled to get any service and give them service with 10 men. But overall, a red card, an own goal, it just wasn't quite our day, was it? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hopefully Wolves can bounce back at home on Saturday against Leicester. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys, and until next time, we'll see you all very soon.